here for game number 1, match number 2 against Eco going against Aura Fire. And as you can see, we already have a Kadita ban coming into play from the side of Echo. Definitely respecting the hero pool coming in from Aura Fire, knowing that Godiva is insane on this Kadita, right? The impact that he can have on the game with this Kadita is just amazing. And it honestly translates into Echo's drafting right now, as it also will be a Uranus as well as a Karina ban on that side, and a Hayabusa as well as a Selena from the side of Aura Fire.
A huge variety of bans here from the side of Echo, really respecting the power picks from the side of Aura. Again, Kadita banning towards that Godiva, and as well as Uranus, and as well as Karina, limiting the options for high here. Aura Fire, though, banning out Selena and as well as Hayabusa. So I guess it's some sort of a staple ban here. Power picks, of course, Selena, and followed up by Jawhead. So we'll have to see here what will be the first pick for the side of Eco.
Yeah,
it will.
I mean, a lot of priority picks are still on the board, including this Paquito as well as a Matilda if they want to pick it up for themselves. But knowing Aura Fire, I mean, Facehugger is comfortable on this Matilda. Yves is also open, but of course, it will be the Matilda coming into play as well as the Ling. So a Ling will be played here by Aura Fire, and honestly, I haven't seen much of Ling on high. I mean, high on Ling.
I'm quite surprised as well. And again, I really thought that it will be the Matilda and as well as Eve pickup for side of Aura Fire, but Aura Fire changes their methods here. Perhaps high has been utilizing this Ling to great effect, so we'll have to see here for the first game, will it come through? Again, Eve is still open, and as well as perhaps Echo could pick up the early Esmeralda.
That is also a possibility, but obviously seeing that Ling is on the table on the hands of Aura Fire, coming into this drafting, I think Echo should pick up someone who can counter this Ling. A Phoveus is an option. There's also Kufra if they want to go that route, but it actually will be the Esmeralda, like you predicted, and the Yves coming into play, which leaves out the Farsa if they want to pick it up for themselves, knowing that this Farsa is also one of the comfort picks for Facehugger. Maybe they could pick this up.
Apart from that, I guess Lilia is an option for the side of Aura Fire, but it will be that Farsa instead. So again, two sustainable heroes picked up for the side of Echo here, Paquito and as well as Esmeralda. Meanwhile, Aura Fire, they look front to back here. Of course, Assassin and as well as Farsa, who likes cover. So we'll have to see here how it will pan out for the second phase for both of the teams.
I mean, at this stage, with the current composition that they have, they could ban out the Yuzong if they want, and maybe also ban out someone who can inhibit the movement coming in from Ling, because Ling without his movement is basically nothing, right?
Most definitely.
You need to be able to move around on that Ling. And if Echo can pick up someone who can actually put him in his place, that won't be good for Aura Fire at all, but instead it actually will be the YSS band coming in from Aura Fire, as well as the Nathan band coming in from Echo. So already a very different sort of bands that we were expecting.
Damage dealers though.
Yeah, main damage dealers, but it will be Cho getting banned as well from the side of Aura Fire, eliminating the single target capacity that a Cho can have, especially in the game. Very impactful as well, and also a very comfort pick for Echo as well.
Yeah, I'd like to say here the Farsa does not want to use Purify. That is why they banned out this Cho. So we'll have to see here Echo with their last ban. Again, Echo with this three stellar heroes here, Paquito, Esmeralda, as well as Yves. Could they pressure the blue buffs off the side of Aura, or will they play it safe? Will they gamble again using or picking up the heroes that could pressure the jungles, or will they just play it safe to their lanes?
Yeah, that is definitely the question here, because Esmeralda isn't too good in the early stages of the game. It's very difficult to have an early game lead on this Esmeralda, knowing that she's better as a scaling type of hero, but it actually will be that Tamus ban coming in from Echo as the last ban from their side. So we're going straight into the second phase here of the first pick coming in from Aura.
Yeah, you're right. As talking about Esmeralda, Tamus is the counter for that Esmeralda. So banning out that option, of course, will free the movements of Esmeralda, but Aura Fire will take zero time to pick up that Barrett's huge sustainable frontliner, and as well as could provide a CC with that ult.
Yeah, also a very good comfort pick coming in from Aura Fire as well, as we're going to take a look at the second last picks from Echo Fire.
What will it be? They need a jungler. They need as well as perhaps a CC. They have Paquito, but with this Yves, will it provide enough burst, or will they pick up another hero that provides burst?
Yeah, I mean, this Paquito is still a flex pick. We're not really sure who he will be playing. He could either be played as an EXP laner, he could also be played as a jungler, but the next few picks will actually solidify, and it will be the Kufra coming into play as well as the Aldous. So I'm predicting that the Aldous will be played in the gold lane, perhaps, and the Paquito will be played as a jungler. And wow, this Kufra, oh no, this isn't looking good for Aura Fire as of right now, as they have closed it with also a carry pick. So they haven't actually played a carry before, so this is going to be very interesting to see.
It's a gamble. Ling and Assassin as well as Marksman in your lineup, you really need to find the footing. But for the side of Echo here, they really solidify. They have CC with that Kufra, they have the late game in Aldous, and they could perhaps pressure the jungles of Aura Fire with Yve and as well as Paquito.
Yeah, so very, very interesting to see. This is the official composition here coming in from both teams. So for those of you guys at home, don't forget to support your teams. Hashtag Echo or hashtag Aura Fire here in the live comments, because we want to see who you guys like better here in terms of composition as well, perhaps, and maybe a little insight into this as well. But honestly, looking at both compositions, I have to agree with you. I like Echo better, but we're gonna just jump straight into the land of Dawn for game number 1, match number 1. Echo going against Aura Fire. And now it seems like both teams are already rotating towards that mid area, putting a lot of pressure here as Echo is actually going to have to defend this one from the ever aggressive Godiva going against into the enemy jungle. And this is so characteristic of his playstyle, right? Godiva loves to go for the aggressive in the early game. But look at this. While that was happening, he actually bought a lot of time for Hai to take away that red buff.
A smart setup there. Strategy early game for the side of Aura Fire. It does come through. He picks up the orange buff. Now Hades needs to suffer because he's still level 1 here, and Godiva, being the Matilda, could just invade and give out information of the positioning from the side of Echo. Now Aura Fire with this early lead, what is the follow-up?
Yeah, we're going to have to see what happens here right now. As 1 minute in, it seems like they are still a little equal, although Aura Fire has a little bit of benefit here in terms of gold. Almost a 300 lead in gold, but now we can see rotations coming in from both teams, actually mirroring one another. But I think in just a few seconds, something might go down. Facehugger goes in very aggressively onto RK3. Godiva is there as well, but the damage just isn't there, so no commitment right now.
Yeah, no commitment. I guess that's smart, because again, RK3 still has that flicker, so I guess they do not want to overcommit. They do not want to make silly plays that does not, really have a solid found. But take a look at the bot side here, as Kurtzizi is basically 1 HP. Hades is there to back him up. Kira with that flicker did not manage to secure a kill, but take a look, Hades and as well as Kurtzizi still battling out. First blood will be claimed in the hands of Hades.
Greedy play coming in from Kira just now. He flickered for the opponent, and now he's the one who actually gets caught out in the land of Dawn. But oh my god, look at here as Kurtzizi gets caught in the Tempest of Blades coming in from Hai, and Hai will be picking up another kill in his hands. Facehugger in the back area will be able to let the Feather Airstrike go, but unfortunately nothing fancy just yet. But now Aura seems to be rotating towards this next objective in that turtle, already dealing a lot of damage here, and it seems like it might just go uncontested.
Yeah, both experience has gone down right now, though. Aura has the space for this turtle right now. Ooh, the damage connects onwards to RK3. Needs to be careful because he is half HP. Ling could just jump and give pressure, but take a look here. Yeah, Hai pressuring Hades the jungles alone. Is this a wise idea?
This is a wise idea indeed, as it will be kind of caught in a bad situation, but there is backup coming on from his team, and now Rafflesia is actually the one caught, and Tempest of Blades has been poked off onto, but he has to be careful because Kurtzizi is also in the midst, will be able to use his Falling Star Moon, and now both teams are retreating off right now. But 3 minutes in, Aura Fire still has the gold lead, almost in a 2k gold lead.
Not just the gold lead here, I'd say the space, the map control is in the Aura's hands. And Echo, with this somehow early game composition, how will they come through? Of course, Aldous will not come into play just yet. With this Paquito, with this even as well as Kufra, they really want to control the map, which they haven't had the grasp on.
Honestly, this is what we're expecting from the composition coming in from Aura Fire, right? They do have a more early lead with the Matilda as well as the Ling. But look at that as Reflection goes in with the Tyrant's Revenge. Will be able to take high down. And now Godiva is caught in a bad situation. But look at the flanking as Facehugger is caught and will be taken down as well. 2-0 for the side of Echo.
Big yikes there. Aura Fire overcommitting, I should say. Really did not calculate it well. And two members will go down. Right now, Godiva aggressively with the flicker managed to escape, but almost pays his life.
Yeah, he almost pays with his life. Actually does pay with his life, as Hades actually could utilize that positioning very, very well, being able to take him off the map as well. But now it seems like Kabuki is caught really, really bad. 3v1 situation is not gonna be a good time for him, as he will go down next. And this is just an action-packed game, Gunny.
Action-packed game. One momentum from Echo opened up by Reflecia top side, managed to turn things around here. Bot side though, Curtizi is being pressured. Kira trying to steal the orange buff from the hands of Echo. Curtizi stole it away. Right now, Flicker has been used from the side of our Kira, so I guess no casualties for both of teams.
Yeah, no casualties just yet, but look at the gold difference. It has actually been equalized and taken back by Echo. So Aura Fire, they really need to be careful about what happens next, and they need to be playing very, very disciplined, as it still will be Aura Fire being able to take the next turtle. But look at the gold difference. It is barely evident, because Echo is just so good at picking up the pace again. And now both teams are playing it a little more carefully now, as we're going to take a look at the items here 5 minutes in.
Wow, Windtalker has been secured, but take a look at bot side first. High pressuring Curtizi as well as Kira. Will they pick up a kill, or will they play safe and just take the turrets? I guess this turret will be taken down, and I guess no compensation just yet for the side of Echo.
Yeah, no compensation just yet, but look at the items coming in from Facehugger. He has already built the Clock of Destiny, so we can expect him to scale even better here in the future games. But as you can see here, Benny Cutie, meanwhile, has been farming freely. So this is not looking good for Aura Fire in that stage. They really need to be able to shut him down, and I think that is exactly what they want to do. Facehugger trying to open up something here will not be able to do anything just yet, as he will be zoned out by Benny Cutie. And now Hades looking for something right now, will not be able to connect, but look at this, circling Eagle into the backside, into enemy lines, and he still will be able to flicker out of that one, will not be able to go down just yet. And now Reflection next on the chopping board, Falling Star Moon in the midst of it all. Feather Airstrike has opened up as well, but only to zone the members of Echo away, and that is just gonna be a 0-for-0 trade right now.
I gotta be honest with you, messy fights here from both of the teams. Aura with the engage, questionable, because again, they overcommit too much right now though. Echo with I guess the space that they have, they could really pressure the side of Aura. Again, Aldous, late game hero against Carry in the late game. I don't think Carry could survive, but we'll have to see here. Once again, both turrets has been turrets is 1-1 for both of the teams here. What is next? Again, Kira trying to clear the lane spot side, and I guess both teams slowing down their pace for now.
Yeah, it seems like they are slowing down the pace, as Kira will be pressuring and putting a lot of pressure onto Benny Cutie. But look at that! Benny Cutie gets bursted down, and that is another pickoff coming in from Aura Fire, and that is exactly what you need to do against an Aldous, right? You don't want him to stack, you don't want him to scale into the late game, because in the late game he can one-shot Ling, Hive, no problem. But with that in mind, it is actually Echo being able to take the next objective, and now it is Echo trying to nullify what is going on from the aggression coming in from Aura Fire.
Yes, 2-for-1 trade there. Turret kill, and as well as Turtle has been traded. But take a look at mid-side here. Reflecia opening, trying to find a war, but does not connect just yet. Both teams very patiently here, just trying to deal information and as well as find a good opening.
Yeah, but look at the rotations coming in from Aura Fire. Looks like they're going on to something here, as Hades is actually in a sandwich position. Circling Eagle will be able to get him, but Tyrant's Rage does come into clutch, but unfortunately no damage coming in from Echo right now. But look at this! Aldous goes in straight for the backline. Will he be able to get a member off the board here from Aura Fire? But yes, Real World Manipulation has also been popped up, dealing a lot of damage as well, but unfortunately it will be High actually getting traded off the board, and that is Echo again picking up the pace. But meanwhile, on that note, Kira actually manages to get a turret there in the mid side.
Finding compensation again. Unfortunate for the side of High there. No follow-up, no cover from side of Aura because Godiva was chunked, Facehugger was chunked, so no one to cover him. But yes, Aura Fire, with that information, Kira managed to find some space and take the mid turret down. So this is going to be key. With this space, they have 3 turrets instead compared to 1 turret. Let's just take a look at the replay here again.
Yeah, let's just take a look at the instant replay. And as you can see, BennyQt goes straight in towards the backline. And honestly, I think that caught them really off guard there. And the damage as well as a utility coming in from Eve gave them so much potential there in terms of slow, in terms of disability. And it was a bit too much. And it was really well played from the side of Echo, honestly.
Smart play from BennyQt indeed with the re-engage. But again, both teams here with 10 men in the Land of Dawn. What is next? Because 5 seconds, Lord will spawn. And for now, it is the split push strategy has executed by the side of Aura here. Ling split pushing the top side.
Yeah, but he has to be very careful going against that Paquito, but we're going to have to see how that fares. But the airstrike has been opened up to zone the members away as well as that Aldous away, but he has to be careful. Rafflesia actually gets a Tyrant's Rage onto Godiva, but unfortunately, no backup here from RK3 as well as the conceal has been placed. Maybe trying to pick up Kira, but I don't know if this is actually the right person you want to waste all your resources on. But we're going to have to see how that pans out as BennyQt goes in hot and heavy. Will actually disengage from that one. And now Echo going back and retreating from what seemed to be looking for an initiation there.
Yeah, I think a wise move there from the side of BennyQt. Did not commit just yet because again, information, they have all the ults. So I guess they do not want to find, you know, a messy team fight. They do not want to gamble, but right now, Aura seems to poke the Lord around, trying again to bait the positioning of the side of Echo.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the next few seconds as right now, right? 10 minutes in, Aura actually has the higher gold here, almost 2k gold. As we take a look at the player's gold, that's not good. That's not good. Aldous is actually on the top there with BennyQt in as the pilot, and that is going to be very difficult to handle there towards the later stages of the game. And honestly, Aura Fire really needs to pick up their pace a little bit more. Try to end it as fast as they can, but of course in a more disciplined manner.
Yeah, plus he has secured this Athena shield. Again, nullifying the damage from Matilda and as well as Farso. So this is going to be key for side of Aura to figure out to take down this BennyQt.
Yeah, very imperative there. Going into the items as well, as now both teams seem to be rotating towards this Lord. It will be an unenhanced Lord, maybe an enhanced Lord in a few minutes, but meanwhile, Aura High here actually has the benefit in terms of his mobility and will be able to take another objective for themselves in that top lane, maybe making it a little bit more difficult for BennyQt to actually stack up on the minions, right?
That's true. And again, 4 turrets compared to 1 here. Echo does not have the space, but again, BennyQt leading the pack. This might come through here. BennyQt right now is targeted. 2v1 Ling opening up his Tempest of Blade, but BennyQt will not escape because of course High is ready and he will claim the life of BennyQt. But take a look at here. Kira taking a lot of damage, being the sandbag he is. Rafflesia and as well as Curtizi running away. Carry deals a lot of damage. Rafflesia will not escape this one as Aura Fire still strong with 5 members, 2 members down. Oh, take a look at the re-engage.
Yeah, take a look at the re-engage indeed as the wheels of their airstrike opened up for their team. And look at the damage. Curtizi gets chunked really low. The damage and the backup coming in from Kabuki is insane as well. We'll be able to actually take Godiva off the board. So that is actually a 3-4-1 trade still in favor for Aura Fire. And this gives them enough space and enough momentum to actually take a inhibitor turret there in the mid side.
I was quite surprised there with the re-engage, but of course Godiva needs to pay his life, but then again he is a roamer. But for now, again, Aura Fire might commit to a Lord because again, knowing the positioning here that Echo has, the space just isn't there.
Yeah, it isn't there. I think this will definitely be an uncontested enhanced Lord for the side of Aura Fire, and this is exactly what they need to play into. They need to play towards their composition because in the later stages of the game, Echo is going to go crazy, right? The spikes in the late game are going to be insane with Curtizi as well as BennyQt. And look at Kira right now. He's recalling in front of his opponents right now, playing the mental game, maybe trying to make sure that they make a mistake there going into the next Lord push. But right now, 6k behind. What can Echo actually do?
What can they do? I guess it all it's all up to Benny Cutie. Again, I guess he wants to complete the Malefic Roar. After that, he might go crazy. But again, Kabuki just secured his golden staff. So again, this is going to be a key item for the side of Aura here. Will this carry position himself well, or Echo find the mistake?
Yes, that is definitely the question, as it seems like Godiva and Hai are looking for an engage onto Hades, and he might actually chunk him very, very low. Tempest Blaze has been popped off, but there is still Rafflesia in the mid. Will be able to land his Tyrant's Revenge, and that is it. That is Hai off the board, and without Hai, what can Aura Fire do right now? This is gonna be very, very scary, as well as important for Aura Fire now, because now they can't push.
They can't push indeed, but a slight of compensation because, of course, bottom inhibitor has been taken down. So Aura Fire still might have initiative. They want this mid turret. Feather Exile has been popped. Hoofra trying to find a victim here. Does not connect just yet. Forces to flicker away, but take a look at the damage here. First side of Echo. Facehugger running for his life. Godiva escapes barely, and right now Aura Fire is still standing strong.
Aura Fire is still standing strong, and that is insane for them. They are a jungler down, but the damage that they can output and so much damage that they can